What's going on, my friends? Welcome back, and thanks for checking out the Hormone Fitness channel. So today I wanted to give you guys just a quick contest update, 2.5 weeks out from my show, and talk a little bit about how my off-season training is transitioning, kind of what that's all about, what that looks like, some of the changes I've made in terms of training, diet, etc., and then when I'm going to start prepping for my next show. So just a quick recap. The show, my last contest was about 2.5 weeks ago. It was June the 12th, Southern California Championships. I ended up taking first place in the men's masters 40 plus bodybuilding, and then also I ended up taking first place in the men's open heavyweight division there as well. So ended up doing pretty well. I was pretty happy about the show. Definitely some room to improve, but that's what we're focused on for the off season, and we'll be focused on for the next contest prep. So kind of what my off season training looks like, and really the goal is to kind of put back some size and strength, and also really kind of recover. Training for the show, 16-week prep. It got really hard at the end. I was training twice a day, pretty much every day, cardio every day in the morning, training every body part twice a week. I mean, I was definitely in an overtrained state, to say the least. My nervous system was pretty much pushed to the brink, so it definitely was pretty fried overall. So it takes a lot out of you. For those of you who've never actually done a show, for those of you who have, you know exactly what I'm talking about. So the first couple of weeks have really been just kind of, filling back out, drinking water, eating some carbs, kind of getting back up to a little bit healthier body fat level, or have some energy, because you're really not sleeping much at the end of the prep. When you're down to that low of a level body fat, it's not a really comfortable place to be. So I'm kind of coming back now when my energy level is good. I've got plenty of carbs, and I'm able to get some good workouts in. So my workouts, kind of what they're looking like, definitely bringing the weight up, dropping the reps somewhat, and dropping the volume quite a bit in terms of the number of sets that I'm doing for every workout, and the number of times that I'm training in each body part per week. Pretty much training every body part right now just one time a week, with the exception of arms. I do one kind of high volume arm day by themselves, and I do throw an extra kind of few sets of buys in after my back day, and a few sets of tries in after my chest day. So with that exception, pretty much everything once a week. Basically doing kind of one kind of heavy, if you will, more compound type movement for each body part. So I'm getting back into some stuff I haven't done for a while. So stuff like deadlifts, bench press, barbell bench press with the bar, heavy hack squats, heavier shoulder press and stuff like that. And then mixing in behind that, so a little higher rep stuff, but still not a crazy amount of volume, just to kind of finish off with a good pump. But really focused around, for most of those movements, I'm bringing my reps down now into like the 6 to 8, sometimes even down to like the 4 and 5 range, as I'm building up some strength back again. So that's kind of what the workouts are looking from a diet standpoint. Definitely increasing my calories overall, in particular my carbs. I had been in a pretty good caloric deficit towards the end of my prep there for a number of weeks. So I'm definitely kind of getting myself back into a caloric surplus again, letting my body fat creep back up to kind of a more sustainable level. For me, optimally, what I've found off season is somewhere around 12%. Is a good body fat level for me to maintain while I put on muscle, because I'm able to put on muscle at a pretty good rate at that body fat level, because I've got plenty of energy. I'm able to eat a lot of food, and I also, it's just kind of having a little extra body fat does provide a little bit of leverage and cushioning to your joints and stuff. It just gives you a little bit extra ability to move weight, and it's more conducive for putting on size. It's really hard to maintain that super low level of body fat. I mean, you just don't feel well. So but just from a health standpoint as well, it's just better, healthier to be in that range for me too. So I kind of look at my physique. I don't really necessarily weigh myself a lot. I will occasionally just kind of see where I'm at right now. Just to give you an idea, the day of my show, or the day before, when I did my check-in and weigh-in, and I was super dehydrated, pretty dried out, I was 208. Today, this morning, when I woke up, I was 223. That's been about 2.5 weeks. So that's just got to give you an idea of kind of where I've come. And I'll just kind of monitor the way I look, more so from the mirror. I'm still maintaining, pretty good, tight abs and good midsection. If I feel like I'm getting a little soft, and my abs and my midsection is getting a little bit, or I can't see much there anymore, it's getting a little fluffy, as I'll call it, I'll start to cut back my carbs or drop my calories a little bit until it gets back into kind of where I want it to be for an off-season mode. In terms of so that kind of also just kind of keeps me within a good striking distance too. I was a little bit heavier than I would have liked to be this time when I started my prep. I had a long off season. I was really trying to put some size back on so I would look decent on stage. Now this time around for my next prep, I'll be able to come in a little bit bigger and a little bit leaner as well. So the prep I won't have to cut quite as drastically. So I'll be able to actually spend the first part of the prep still growing. Which is going to be nice. I won't have to be in as much of a caloric deficit for as long. So I'll be in more of a striking distance to my stage weight this time as well. So for my next competition, what the plans are here is to compete in Masters Nationals, which they still haven't, I don't think, officially set the venue. I've heard something about Florida or Orlando. We'll see, but I believe the date is going to be like December 10th, 11th, something like that. So I'll start my prep for that sometime in September, after Labor Day, but enjoy the off season and the rest of the summer, and just kind of stay healthy, recover, get my body in a good shape, in a good position to put the pedal down and see what we can do in December. So that's kind of what the plan's looking like. But again, just kind of wanted to give you guys a quick update on kind of where things were, what the plans are, what my training is looking like right now, and how it's changed, and kind of what we're up to. So thanks for checking it out. Please like and subscribe to my channel, Andre Roman Fitness, and follow me on Instagram and Facebook at Andre Roman Fitness. Definitely check out my website as well, AndreRomanFitness.com. It's got a complete breakdown of all my different coaching services. I coach regular lifestyle clients in addition to people who compete and other athletes as well. So check that out if you're interested in my coaching services. And for any kind of sponsorship or other business related inquiries, please email me, Andre at AndreRomanFitness.com. Thanks for checking us out, guys. Have a great day. We'll talk to you soon. Peace. I'm out.